Hello YouTube. Alright, this is going to be a first aid review and rundown. I wanted to hopefully give you guys some ideas of what I do for first aid. What you're looking at before you are 3 different kits. I actually just got this one in the mail today from American Red Cross store. You can go online, just type in American Red Cross store. They got all sorts of first aid kit options. This one here, the mini med kit, totally awesome. I got it from 777 Gear, or otherwise go to $20 Bandit. The stuff is kind of pricey, but I mean, if you can see everything, I think I paid $20, $25 for this kit here. It's got, I mean, this is a really good medic kit. This I paid $6 for. All it came with were some antiseptic wipes, and all sorts of bandages. And this one here is homemade. This is, I got a lot of family members that work in hospitals in the medical field. So I kind of grew up around this sort of thing, and I have I got a lot of stuff in here. This one weighs, I put this one together myself. This one weighs about half a pound. This one weighs, I don't know, maybe a fourth a pound, and this, the aluminum is probably the heaviest thing in here. But what I'm going to try and do before you guys is I'm going to construct my backpacking 2-night, 3-day kit. It's all going to go into this thing here, because I like the size and it's going to be a little more minimalistic. I think this is going to be overkill. One of these is actually my car first aid kit. The other one is my car camping first aid kit. So I don't have to worry so much about actually carrying it, as opposed to just having a good first aid kit when I'm not at home. So actually, when I'm car camping, I have 2 first aid kits with me, not just one. Okay, so I'm going to empty these out. I'm going to take the best of all 3, keeping it simple, in this container here. And the best thing, honestly, is to prepare to not get into an accident rather than prepare for a bad accident. So just be smart hiking, and you won't need these 2. You'll hopefully not even need this one, but in the event, let's get to it. Alright, so I've broken down each content based on its bag. Car kit, like backpacking, or not, excuse me, car camping, and then just this is, and what we're going to try and break everything down as simplistic as possible for a weekend backpacking trip here, which just came with towelettes and band-aids. The 777 Gear Medikit, it came with all this stuff in here, but I dissected it. So here we got some really cool, we have gauze pads, ointment. They all have ointment, burn gel, different size bandages. This is really cool. Mini set of tweezers, some tape, Advil. Okay, the largest kit designed for the car. Here we got some bee sting. Here is some Tiger Balm ointment for sprained ankles and stuff. And here's a bigger set, heavier set of tweezers. I put this in here myself. This is Dentemp, or it's basically tooth pain medicine in case somebody for some reason has a toothache. It's probably the one thing I think that'll make you turn around and go back home the quickest. If anybody has that sort of pain, this will numb This will numb it up. Hopefully, even if you do turn around, you won't have to suffer the whole trip, especially if you hiked 6-7 miles in. Larger burn dressing, more antiseptic, more size bandages, and then here we have pain medication, and then some of my own, like 200 milligram, 800 milligram ibuprofen. But yeah, it's car kit. Emergency blanket and some eye cleaner. If you can make that out. Probably not. Eye cleaner. Alright, so let's make a small first aid kit. Okay, so what I'm going to be extracting from the larger first aid kit to go into my miniature first aid tin that I want to bring with me. Now this is meant to be a first aid kit. It's not meant to be a survival kit. You are the survivalist, not the kit. So bring a first aid kit, not a survival kit. Bulky tweezers, no. Small thing of burn stop, yes. Taking that. The bee sting ointments. I've never been stung by a bee. I don't know if I'm allergic. These are extremely small and lightweight. I'm taking those. Emergency blanket. Not going to take it. I'm going to keep it in the car in the event that I need it there. Tiger balm. I'm going to take that. I didn't point this out before. This is a medical glue, or just basically super glue. Seal up a wound real quick after you disinfect it. So I will be taking that. Eye clean. I'll probably keep this in the car. Here we got Excedrin, Car, Theraflu. Yeah, it might be a little overkill, but the Histoprin relieves runny nose, itchy, watery eyes, sore throats. Excedrin. This will go. Lotridine. I'm not sure. I'll think of this. Is Benadryl. Allergy medicine. Those can go. Alright. And then as far as bandages, we got to keep the size of our container in mind. So I definitely want just a couple of the basic size band-aids from this. This is it's an ultralight gauze. I think I can fold that in there, so we're going to try and take 2 of these large gauze pads here, and then regular sized bandages here. Okay, we're going to push the rest of that aside. We're going to move on to the next kit that we're going to dissect from. Advil in a case, a sealable case, that's good. The miniature tweezers, yes. Splinters and stuff like that. And I already checked, it does fit in here. Provided we don't pack it down too tight, we're going to bring that too. Of course, remember, we can always subtract from this pile. This is just our initial. Let's see. More burn gel. Let's see. Or maybe just these 2. We'll put them over here. Because the event that you burn yourself, I don't know, on your alcohol stove, or if you're, camping, you're really gonna wish you had that, not water. Let's see. Triple antibiotic cream, yes. And then these are like, let's see here. You got Difen, which is for it looks like it's an allergy medicine. Runny nose, sneezing, symptoms are fever, hay fever, other respiratory allergies. Then we have aspirin, which is for muscular aches, common cold, toothache, menstrual cramps. I won't be having any of those. Aspirin, Iprin, and Diamode. Diamode is for diarrhea. Hope you don't have that on the trail. Iprin. Minor aches and pains, toothache, kind of more the same as the aspirin. So let's maybe put one of each of these off to the side. We'll leave the rest over here. And what else we have? These are antibacterial with aloe vera. You gotta have triple antibiotic. Yes, we want that. And this maybe can stay in this kit here. This is an oval iPad. That might be overkill. I think we're good out of that kit. I don't know. I don't think that's going to fit in there. I think that might be stay at home too. Hand wash, cleaning wipe, and more bandages. Here we have a different kind of, it's like a finger one. Maybe 2 of those. Antiseptic towelettes. Okay, now we have to try and fit this inside this tin. Let's see if I can do it. Be right back. Alright, I am back. I have decided what I'm going to take for my 2-night, 3-day trip. And I put it all in this American Red Cross tin, which is small enough. I've chosen this to be my kit because it's small enough to either slide in my pocket or will go right inside my waist belt of my backpack. And it's minimalistic, lightweight. It's not overkill, but it has everything that I could possibly need out in the woods of the Cascades. And here's what I left behind out of those 3 kits. A lot of stuff. I chose to leave the super glue behind. I couldn't quite fit that in here. I chose to left the Tiger Balm behind. This actually kind of weighs a little bit, even for a little tiny tin. The eye cleaner is staying behind. The tooth gel is staying behind, but this is going to go in my car camping kit instead of the backpacking kit. Let's see. The big, huge bandages. You'll see I actually have something in here. And more bandages. So now you'll see what I actually did put inside the tin. I had to rearrange some stuff, but I did get it to go in. So, Band-Aids, different kinds, iodine, antiseptic, Histofren. This is decongestion, Advil, 2 bee sting ointments, aspirin, 1 of each of the, I got antibiotic, ointment cream, stuff you put on the Band-Aid before you to prevent infection, Benadryl, allergy medicine, small set of tweezers, more finger Band-Aids, different the sizes, and then also I have like 1 gauze patch folded, one of the really thin ones folded and put in there. Okay, so now I have finally situated the contents of each pack so that they make sense for each situation. Also keep in mind your car camp first aid kit. The reason this is a nylon is because this will either stay in the trunk of my car or in the glove, probably in the glove box. So this one does not need to be waterproof as it is in your vehicle. The car camp kit, I would strongly suggest putting it in some kind of waterproof bag, like this really nice Ziploc one. Again, I got this from 777 Gear or $20 Bandit. It's a really, really good first aid kit. This has, I mean, for 25 bucks, I think this has just about everything that you need for being outdoors or just anywhere. I'd buy one of these for any situation, honestly. And then keep one just as is, break another one down. And then, of course, your backpacking first aid kit, which should also be somewhat of a waterproof container. But don't let it weigh you down. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped. Don't go overkill, but bring the necessary items. Bye.